So you also were there in Puerto Rico when Cuban
Nah,
asked DJ Khaled to play the record, no?
nah, I wasn't there. I told you, I didn't really travel with them like that. I did a lot of Miami trips with them. We had some good times doing that, but I didn't really travel with them like that. I was in the circle. I was there, that was B was with them, my man Junito. There was a couple people that was out there with him, but I wasn't there for that. I think
Man.
GQ might have even been there for that.
Oh, so you know GQ? Damn, you know everybody.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I got to interview GQ not too long ago. Man, I hope that brother's doing well. Where
Same
he
here.
is and everything. But he seems like a real solid brother, man. So shout
Oh
out to
yeah,
him. But
yeah.
but Cuban's memory is pretty good, but sometimes he gets it wrong because he said that you were there in Puerto Rico and you saw him chasing DJ Khaled. You saw him. You saw Dre from Cool and Dre get lifted off the ground and everything.
Now I remember hearing about the story though when they came back. I remember that.
Okay.
I remember them talking about that shit like I can remember that like yesterday, but I wasn't there. I told Q we talked about that too. I'm like, nah, you got me mixed up a little bit. I wasn't there for that one. But yeah,
Oh
I
wait.
know.
So then you guys recorded "You're Not Hood," right?
Yeah, so again, another flame in the fire was set and ignited, and now he's back on his bullshit or coming at these dudes. Because that's when he started making the songs where he was talking about Khaled, kind of mentioned Cool and Dre here, but his focus more was on Khaled at that time with the way the shit everything went down.
Did you ever have conversations with Q about just stopping focusing on the beef stuff and focusing more on his career?
Not really, because honestly, we didn't always focus on the beef. The beef just happened to be like the underlining tone of everything. And then we would just constantly make music for the project to go somewhere. So we was
Right.
just recording and making a lot of music. And that's when, again, everything we did got them the MOB. So it did work for what it was supposed to work for. It's just that, again, that shit was always there, like the beef. And I know a lot of people started looking at it like he should just stop, shut up, let it go. But you say that looking from the outside, looking in. But then when you on the inside and you that person dealing with that, it's hard to let that go, bro. Because everywhere you turn, this person is showing and proving to you that they here to get at you. So how you gonna let that go? Much as you try to, they keep closing doors in front of your face. So when that MOB door got open, there was some people that just didn't care what was going on. They actually wanted to use that as a catalyst to get him into that next position. So it worked both ways. It worked fuel to the fire and it worked to get him in the game back again. So, the beef wasn't always what everything was about, but it was always an underlining portion of what things were about.
What about now when you look at, where his career has gone and all the interviews and everything that he's talking about Joe and stuff? Like, do you feel that he should let it go, or do you have understanding of why he hasn't been able to?
I understand it because still to this day, Joe's still doing the same shit. He going on Drink Champs and they can't play this song and play that song because you got Cube in it. He's calling him a bum and this and that. And, he goes on Flex talking about how he did this woman that and playing his narrative. He's still doing it. So I get it. It's a time and a place. But if this man is still living off of, that anger as well, where do you stand with it? Yeah, you can let it go. But if you let it go, this shit is like part of him now, man. Like part of his persona now. Like I don't think anybody can look at my brother and not see, what's he call him, the beluga. They're gonna think about the beluga no matter what. It comes with the territory. So, you know.
But don't you think that, like, to a certain extent, the situation hurts him professionally as well, though?
Yeah, it does. It does. It does. But that's cute, man.
But because you were there, you understand how deep it really is, like those feelings.
Yeah. And I saw a lot of the blackballing and a lot of the stoppages. So I can understand why he could still have that. Um, and I just know him. Cuba ain't gonna ever stop, man. He ain't gonna stop. Like,
Yo, he's a stubborn motherfucker, man.
yeah, he ain't gonna stop. It's like you asked me that question, like, what would I want to see for closure in that situation, right? What would he want to see for closure in that situation? I don't think there's anything possible. I really
Right.
don't. I really feel like at this point, it is what it is. It's just the way the world is built for him. You know, you got to make the best out of it.
Yeah, man. I think that there's no way that situation ever gets mended, honestly, because it's like you're talking about that changed the entire course of his career. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like you can't give that man those years back. Time
exactly.
is something you can never. It's the most expensive thing that we have, right?
Oh,
Because
yeah,
you can never repay it.
yeah.
And man, it changed everything for him. So it doesn't even matter if like Joe came to him and apologized now or something like that, or admitted that he was wrong, or even tried to give him some money. It wouldn't be enough.
And Cube knows that's never going to happen, so that's why he's never going to stop.
Right.
Yeah, so you know. And then you got to think about this too, the extension of his family, like Pun being his brother, Liza being his sister, and Chris and the girl, being his niece and nephew. Like he can never look
Yeah,
past
because when
that.
you start to factor those things in, and then like the whole court case and the
Yeah,
royalties and all that stuff like that, it's like it's one thing that you did me wrong, but you did my dead brother wrong.
yeah,
Then it's like it's even worse. That's probably hurts even more, or like makes
exactly.
him even more angry.
Exactly, man. I remember when Liza was in the shelter. I ain't look too far. I would see her every once in a while up in Westchester and all that. And it's like, that shit hurts, man. This man, all he had, all he was, and the legacy that he was supposed to leave behind, and his kids is in that situation. That's crazy. So, yeah, I can't see him ever looking back and saying to himself he's going to let that go.
Right.